BTB listeners, thank you so much for checking out today's episode. Listen, if this episode inspires you, do me a favor, take 5 seconds to shoot me a like and subscribe to the podcast. There are several more exciting guests that are in the pipeline, and I just can't thank you enough for your continued support, and let's keep paying the mission forward.
Caring is where everything starts. You must genuinely care about the mission that you choose, about the people that you're looking to impact, and about the process of growth. Without care, there's no passion to what you're doing. And without passion, there's no drive to what you're doing. For me, my mission was very clear. I wanted to play Division I college tennis. But at one point, that dream felt impossible. When I was 14, I was 100 pounds overweight, and the odds were stacking up against me. But I cared so deeply about that dream. I knew that my dad had played college tennis. I knew that my uncle had played college tennis. My grandpa passed away playing tennis. I knew that tennis was in my blood. Caring about my future, caring about my health, and my purpose became the catalyst to change my body, to transform, to do things extraordinary to accomplish that goal. So ask yourself, what do you care about so deeply that you'd be willing to sacrifice and commit to make it happen? Because caring just isn't about having a dream. It's about being willing to fight for it.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby.
Welcome to the BTB Project, designed to empower listeners to identify their why and to live their best lives no matter the circumstances. My name is Kollman Gearhart, a former athlete and motivational coach. I've had the opportunity to inspire thousands through my story and help accomplish what they are built to be. You'll be encouraged by each and every episode, and let's get into it.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land.
In today's BTB short, I want to dive into the topic of being mission-minded. And the 3 C's that coincide with being mission-minded that have truly impacted my life, and I know it's something you're going to be able to implement in your life as the listener. Being mission-minded is not just about goals in our lives, but being mission-minded is about living with purpose, intention, and dedication to what truly matters, to what you want, to what you want to dig your hands into, your nails into, things that truly matter. It means setting up a vision for yourself and doing whatever it takes to achieve the goal that you have in mind. At the heart of being mission-minded, there are 3 essential qualities. And these 3 C's is something that I want you to grasp onto. And that's caring, commitment, and conviction. I'm going to say that one more time. Caring, commitment, and conviction. These are the 3 C's that define on how we approach challenges, overcome obstacles, and ultimately turning your dream into a reality. First and foremost, caring. This is the foundation of a mission-minded life. Caring is where everything starts. You must genuinely care about the mission that you choose, about the people that you're looking to impact, and about the process of growth that occurs. Without care, there's no passion to what you're doing. And without passion, there's no drive to what you're doing. For me, my mission was very clear. I wanted to play Division I college tennis. But at one point, that dream felt impossible. At that point in my life, when I was 14, I was 5'10", 330 pounds. I was 100 pounds overweight, and the odds were stacking up against me to be able to accomplish my goal. But I cared so deeply about that dream. I knew that my dad had played college tennis. I knew that my uncle had played college tennis. My grandpa passed away playing tennis. I knew that tennis was in my blood. And even though the odds were stacked against me and I had this weight that I had to shed to accomplish my goal, I dreamed and I cared so much about accomplishing it that I knew I wouldn't let it slip away. Caring about my future, caring about my health, and my purpose became the catalyst to change my body, to transform, to do things extraordinary to accomplish that goal of Division I college tennis. So ask yourself, what do you care about so deeply that you'd be willing to sacrifice and commit to make it happen? Because caring just isn't about having a dream. It's about being willing to fight for it. That time that I took that gap year to lose the weight, those 13 months, I committed to myself that I would do whatever it takes. I changed my eating habits. I was putting 8 hours a day on the tennis court. I was doing the fitness. I was doing the mental work. Nothing was going to stop me because I cared so deeply about having this dream. Once it's set in stone that you have a mission mindset and you're implementing caring about what you're going after, next of the 3 C's is you have to commit to the daily grind. Caring is what sparks the fire. Caring is what motivates us. Caring is what is initially the seed that has to be planted for us to grow. But once caring is implemented, commitment is what keeps the dream alive. Commitment is what allows us to take action, to actually have the dream become a reality. Commitment is showing up when you don't feel like it. It's choosing discipline over comfort, effort over excuses. It's understanding that the mission isn't won in a moment, but in a small daily set of choices that you make that are in congruency to the goal or dream that you have, that compound over time. Compound pounding, working something over and over and over and over again is what allows this decision to be committed, to actually have it pay off for you. When I was committed to my goal of playing college tennis, I had to transform not just my body, but my mindset. Losing 100 pounds wasn't just about exercise, but it was the discipline of saying no to things that didn't serve my goal. The way that I used to eat, the people that I was hanging out with. I had to completely change the trajectory of my life. I had to take myself out of the day in and day out that I was used to in my home life by moving to another state and surrounding myself from people that were completely outside of my comfort zone. It was about being disciplined for saying no to the things that I know didn't serve my goal, but it also meant waking up early and training when no one was watching and making sacrifices that others wouldn't. The typical percentage of Division I college tennis players out of high school is only 1.6%. I knew that I had to have a 1.6% mindset. I had to be committed to being something that was outside of the status quo. And commitment in your life is doing what needs to be done, even when no one's clapping for you, even when you don't feel confident about yourself, even when you feel like you don't want to do it. Are you willing to still get up each and every day and live in that grind? So what are you willing to commit to? What are you willing to do every single day, even if your motivation fades? What are you built to do? What is your deepest desire that you want to fulfill, that you know commitment and chipping away at it will allow you to do something extraordinary? The third and final C is conviction. Conviction is the unshakable belief that's required for you to be on mission and to go after your goals and dreams. Conviction is the inner belief that no matter what happens, you will see yourself living that mission through. It's the refusal to quit, even when things get tough. Conviction is what keeps you standing, even when everything you are telling yourself. Conviction is what keeps you standing when everything around you is telling you to sit down. There will be days when I questioned if I could do it. There were moments of complete and utter exhaustion, injuries, setbacks, self-doubt. But my conviction, my belief in my ability to push through, that's what kept me going. The conviction led me to not just lose weight, but to transform my entire life. Conviction is the difference between those who dream and those who do. It's a little voice inside of you that says, I will find a way. Applying these 3 C's to your life and being mission-minded isn't just about athletics or career goals. It applies to everything. Whether you're striving for success in business, personal development, or relationships, the 3 C's will guide you. So how do we apply them? Caring. Find a mission that lights you up on the inside. Commitment. Put in the work, even when it's hard, even when you don't want to do it. Make the decision, pre-program your mind that you're going to wake up every single day with that commitment to go after it. Conviction. Believe in yourself, no matter the odds. Start planting the seeds of self-worth, of I can, I will, I must, of positive affirmations, and having that conviction, because the conviction and the belief is what's going to allow you to get up in the morning every single time that you don't want to. These principles are not just theories. These are a foundation of real transformation in your life. When I started the BTB Project to help others break through their limiting beliefs and to truly show that impossible is nothing, I wanted to show what was possible by pushing past limitations and living a mission-minded life that might be able to help others. I share my story as hopefully something that motivates and encourages and impacts you. But more importantly, I share the stories of others who embody the same principles so that all of us collectively can be on mission to do something extraordinary. I leave you with this. What is your mission? What is that dream, that goal, that purpose you've been putting off? Think about that. What is something that you've pushed off into the back burner because you're not sure how to start? what it's going to look like. You might be afraid of failing. You might have limiting beliefs that put you into paralysis by analysis. But what is that mission? What is that dream? Let's start that goal today. Let's care deeply. Let's commit fully. And let's believe relentlessly. You have everything you need to make it happen. The only question is are you willing to be mission-minded to do it? Listen, if this BTB short about being mission-minded and the importance of the 3 C's, if it impacted you, do me a favor and like and subscribe to the BTB Project. Better yet, send this message to a family member, friend, or colleague and help them spark their mission-minded. Help them spark their goals, dreams, and ambition. It's together in this BTB community that we continue to inspire, encourage, motivate one another, and that truly impossible is nothing. As always, I'm proud of each and every one of you. And until next time, take care.
You're told I'll be a hard temptation.